Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena. Her photo's right there. Maybe I could have another look.
Hello and welcome back to Serena. Or not back to, welcome to.
Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
This game is free to play on Steam.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love.
Okay. So I believe this is a point and click game because I cannot move around with the arrow keys.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points. The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Alrighty.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase.
This game
My
was...
life would have been much poorer without all this.
This game is free to play on Steam, so I know nothing about it.
The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled
Is this
outside
exciting
on cold winter nights.
for anybody?
Most of the books are mine.
I bet I will get there eventually.
Here too. A lot of rarities, and I didn't lend. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
By yourself? With the lady?
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
I bet I'm gonna have to search this bookshelf later and had to find something.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship.
If it was
Especially
so...
in the intimacy of this cabin.
If it was so wonderful, why have you let this place kind of go down? I mean, you could clean the place. Tidy. And, I hate clocks in the background. Such a creepy sound. I'd rather there be nothing. Oh, that's not foreboding.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly.
Well, you should have... Every part of the house is important. You clean it, and it... Never mind.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Well, who's the sad child in the middle? Wonderful. Creaky floors and the clock ticking, my favorite things.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? or something else.
Or both. Probably both.
We use this trunk to... It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Oh, okay. Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Nima of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here in our mount a snow-white mare. Come, Oisin, gosh darn it, to my garden fair. In the land of youth, play your axt.
Come, love.
Oh.
Peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Okay, that's a clue, if I've ever heard one.
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the land of youth and promise.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. Blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes.
Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones. Fairies.
Huh. Fairies. Fairies don't exist.
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
Yeah, the blue eyes. Maybe we could, hit that point home more. Oh no, what's in the closet? Skeletons!
A large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it. And we all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
I was right about the skeletons. Open it!
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods.
Blankets. Bible.
She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us.
Well, I kind of understand. I'm not cold.
She always thought our relationship
Sometimes cynical.
was a blessing.
Morbid. That fits me.
God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
This has quite a bit of build-up.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
I can't really look outside. Your windows are uncleaned.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
Okay, so she has blonde hair and blue eyes. Got it.
Yes. Blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering.
Okay, so I need to just find pieces of her and put... Okay. Blue eyes, blonde hair. Those will probably be in the picture next time I look at it.
I used it too, when shaving.
I get it. I get what's happening. I think. Nope. Nope. Can't. Okay.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Aw, beautiful.
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
We can hear the wound of your death. Da 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 da.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Not a bad name.
Comme une évidence, Serena's favorite perfume.
Not into perfume. Gives me headaches. One of those people.
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
Those don't look like car keys.
If the keys are here, does she have her spare?
Oh, do you not realize that she's gone?
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's
Okay.
orders.
I will.
And Serena's.
I will keep that in mind in case you start going crazy on me.
There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this
Yeah.
particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Yeah, could you get one, like... I probably not digital, since you probably don't have a lot of electricity out here, but... No, you have lamps. You have electricity, get a digital one. Not that I'm saying one's better, I just hate that ticking noise. So when am I gonna find the severed head in the closet? Am I being too pessimistic here?
Unlike its siblings, this lamp would last for months. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
Ooh, a dream catcher.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Alright, let's see here.
So
Can I go
glad to
out?
meet you. My name is Serena.
I better stay in case Serena comes back.
She's not coming back.
There's always a chance she might return.
Nope.
There's nothing for me out there.
Nope.
This door has been creaking for years.
Then
One of
kick
the
it
many
down
things
and
I
oil the
promised I
hinges.
would
Then put it back up.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual The table is worn but sturdy. Our dining table.
No, I
quite
need to get to
modest,
the
but
picture.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Wait, yeah, well, you can fix it up. How do I get over to the picture? I
could
need to
tell
look at it.
plenty of stories
Fine,
about
I'll go
this
around
table.
this
To be
way.
honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. I should probably eat. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions.
And
there were many more to come.
I don't feel like I'm getting very far.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
Culinary. Well, okay, I guess it's however you wish to pronounce it. Never mind. About pronouncing it culinary. I will go about pronouncing it culinary. I guess in the English sense, culinary is probably more accurate. I don't like English. Ah, here we go. Oh. Ah, she's filled in. That seems a little wrong.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this
I don't
one
know.
is quite important.
It doesn't strike you odd that all of a sudden you can see the picture?
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love.
Well, now that I can see your face, is this where everything goes wrong? Aha! Uh-oh. Do 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 do.
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust?
Open
I
it.
feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid.
Open it.
What once gave me so much joy.
Fine, to the skeleton
fills
closet.
me with unbearable sorrow. Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shore
Wait,
they
it's-
trod.
This is new.
Their love story without a happy ending.
Did I look at a different thing, a different poem, or is this completely new?
Time works differently in the other world.
Ah, so we're in the other world, huh?
She's gone, and even then I just keep reading. But it's always been my way of looking for answers, processing information. I can think of worse ways.
Okay, how are you gonna, like, distort on me? And distort. How about now? And now.
Why? I might just as well stay here.
Because this cabin gives me the eerie feelings and I
should
wish to
really
get out.
stay. I'm so tired anyway.
Okay, is that a cue that it's time for bed?
I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
So, wait, do you realize that she's dead or do you not realize that she's dead? Or is she even dead? Did you kill her? You killed her and she's in the closet. That's a stretch.
As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers.
I apologize, I'll head to the other side.
What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love?
You said you were tired. Are you... Do we sleep now?
Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips.
If this goes all to shining on me and I wake up and I have a dead person wrapped around me, I'm gonna have a lot of, I'm gonna be impressed with this game if that happens.
There are no monsters under the bed.
Are you sure?
I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Okay, nothing in here.
A radiant cover
Oh.
image on this one.
Okay, never mind.
Hardly much consolation.
Lesbian goats. Myth or reality? Well, that's, I'm terrified of dolphins. Morgan Valnor.
These girls...
Doing more research, dear?
I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods.
Oh, wait, that's a new hour dawning?
Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much.
Okay.
We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar.
Dearest, how do I say any of this?
Okay, so that's the same note. Watch, money.
I should leave the keys here until she comes back.
Where are you going?
I said I'd be back, and here I am. I did come back. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing.
Okay.
No one comes here anyway.
Okay, gotta remember that. Key is by the outhouse under
We did
rock.
have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just did it.
Am I the one who's dead? No!
I've been so immature about these. Even resorted to the old pill under the tongue trick more than a few times. She deserved better.
Really? Just taking blood medicine? Oh, okay.
That's funny. I don't recall seeing this plant before. Not that it matters. She probably found this rare specimen during her walks and wanted to keep it.
Okay, I thought you meant you hadn't seen it the last time we were looking inside the cabinet, which would have been weird because it was definitely there.
Does it mean anything that it's next to her Bible? Anyway, it's just some boring plant. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others. Is it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it? I don't think so, but memory can be so deceptive.
Anybody can be right. We just don't know. If we all knew...
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me. Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us.
So is the poem new again?
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
Okay, this hasn't distorted at all.
It's different. But that just... it can't be different.
Oh, she's not happy. Uh-oh.
Am I going mad?
Well, yeah.
Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night?
Every time that clock chimes, it gets more mysterious. And I think darker. Those pictures look about the same. Same. Ah, new poem.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
What? You're changing tones too quickly for me.
Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Monanon. What was it? Mocklur?
I've dealt with some bipolars, but you're going kind of crazy on me, my friend. Okay, we can open this now.
The jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, it used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, and I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me anymore than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense, and the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on and on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
Ah, I see. So...
This is where she kept her secrets. I should take a look inside. Where to put it? It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Ah, so you guys did fall apart. I keep expecting to find some sort of monster every time I turn around. Anyways, just so my audio doesn't just screw up on me, I'm going to end it here. And, see ya.